friend of mine once compared me to Leonardo da Vinci. That was after he saw some drawings of mine of atoms and things, and I've got notebooks full of these drawings and equations and things like that. And yeah, I maybe thought along those sorts of lines. Like I just try and leave this 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 legacy in history. You know, if I can't outdo Da Vinci, I can at least imitate his style, can't I? I'm now writing notes on physics in an invented language. That's how deep my rabbit hole into crackpottery has gotten. And my attitude towards it all is like, you're a crackpot and you've got some theory of the universe. Be a crackpot. Absolutely. Yeah, no, you follow your theory of the universe. Fuck yes. Try and contribute. Try and learn as much as you can. Keep going with it or give up on it if it's wrong. I don't know. But yeah, absolutely go for it. Absolutely go for these things. Think of all the worst. You could be bottling your piss in a basement in your mother's or like in the Midwest in a nowhere town. Um, and like consuming salad made of your own fingernails if you wanted to, or something like that. But you could be killing people. I don't know. You can, like there are far worse things to do with your time. That's the basic point than researching physics and cosmology. Yes, absolutely do that in your spare time if you want to. If you want to try and contribute, absolutely yes. It means you'll have to learn more. And the process of doing research in physics is absolutely fascinating. It's been one of the greatest joys of my entire life. I've got a tattoo symbolizing it. It's the first tattoo I got, the hydrogen atom tattoo. And it's such an important thing to me. It really is. It's a beautiful, amazing thing. It's the queen of the sciences. It's our most rigorous science. Yeah, I mean, I'm no good at the mathematics, but I think I can understand the mathematics sometimes. I think I can draw understanding from it. Or a lot of the time, I think I can understand the mathematics. But I can't necessarily manipulate it. I can't necessarily do all those things. I need to go back and like have algebra refresher courses and things like this, literally. And I'm getting better at that now, and that's coming in stages, and it's slow. But I want to work my way up to calculus because I made some inroads into calculus learning that back in the day, or a few years ago I did. I want to join up all those dots in knowledge with maths and yeah, do all that. And I love reading about physics. I love being knowledgeable about it. And it's a fantastic thing to be knowledgeable about. And it's wildly contributed to the enrichment of my life, I think. It's taught me to look at nature in a highly analytical way, a highly critical way, highly, scientific way, and a mathematical way also. I do appreciate the importance of mathematics and that this stuff in understanding physical science. I do understand that. I do understand it's very important to make testable predictions using maths and so on. I'm just also not tempted by the idea that maths is the be all and end all of physics and that everything in physics is mathematics. I'm not so certain that is the case, and ultimately we do have questions at the bottom of physics, like what is a particle? What does a particle look like? What is its behavior? What is it actually made of? What is the elementary substance that we're dealing with? And those are philosophical issues associated with physics. And I think too often purist students of science get lost in probably a rabbit hole of mathematics, and are therefore unable to observe the philosophical wood for the trees, so to speak, in my opinion. But no, like, please don't denigrate crackpots. Please don't look down upon people from outside the community or the community of research physicists and so on, and people who managed to get through their physics degree, or who took a physics degree to begin with and did do what I did, which was piss all my student finance money up against the wall on stupid humanities degrees that I didn't want or need. And that I took the wrong subject twice because I should have A, studied physics, or B, studied agriculture, which is also science, which is like My other tattoo symbolised by a little cow on my arm. My interest in farming. And yeah, I think also, yeah, I don't think physicists should have this attitude that only physicists can know about physics. You know what I mean? Or only people who've studied physics at university level can understand physics. I think if you want to be like a special club of secret knowledge, then you should not try and do that. If you want to be an open and positive and contributing community that, you know, wants to give great things to humanity, very well, do that and accept that anybody, even someone from outside the community, can have great ideas and make great contributions. Because that has always been the truth, and that's never likely to not be the truth either. And there are always people like Michael Faraday out there. You know, people I think maybe like myself, and people like Da Vinci, who didn't have a degree in physics, but I don't think you'd deny that he'd understood physics. Could you? Quite. Or do you really want to have a debate on physics with Leonardo da Vinci or someone of that caliber? Because yes, people like that are out there. They're real. And yes, some of them don't have degrees, or they're autistic like me, which probably inhibited my ability to get a degree in anything on some level, on many levels possibly. And the trauma and various things that I've been through in my life that have brought my grades down over the years and forced me in easier directions or whatever, and various directions I didn't really want to go in. And yeah, I'm trying to say, like, and crackpots like don't cave to it. Don't cave to the narcissism and abuse of certain physicists, of a sort of a nasty type among them who are like, you're lower than we are, like your ideas are like not worth as much as ours. Like, don't cave to that shit. You promote your ideas, you argue with them, just get better at it, just get more knowledgeable. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, I say. Yes. But yeah, and physicists acknowledge that great ideas can come up from outside the community. Because they can. They do. So there. Thank you for watching. Bye.